Cumbria, England's most northwestern county, has long been known for its natural beauty. Now, between the hills and the lakes and the sea, a new star is rising. A scientific research institute that has quickly gained a national and international reputation. A fast-growing centre of learning and higher education, and a driving force for new technology-based industries. Professor Derek Elwood is Chief Executive.
The Westlakes Research Institute was really started in April 1992, and it consists of two parts. One is which is Westlakes Research Trading Limited, which largely takes contracts from the British nuclear fields, but hopefully that will expand in other industries. And the profitability that comes out of those activities is then placed into a postgraduate centre, postgraduate college, to conduct more fundamental work of interest to the Institute as a whole.
The Institute is located in the Westlake Science Park. Its foundation stone was laid by the Princess Royal in July 1993, and the establishment now employs over 100 people. It is composed of 4 main groups dealing with the environmental sciences, biotechnology, occupational health and medical statistics, and genetics. Professor Stephen Jones is Director of Environmental Science.
In the Environmental Science Department, we've got a tremendous amount of experience on studying the environmental impacts of the nuclear industry. This experience is directly transferable to the study of the impacts of other industries who release non-radioactive pollutants into the environment. Our work involves measuring the concentrations of pollutants in the environment. It involves understanding the environmental processes that determine how those pollutants are going to behave, both in the short and the long term. It involves assessing and understanding the effects of the pollutants on people and on natural ecosystems. And importantly, it involves assembling that knowledge of environmental processes and effects into predictive computer models, which we can use to calculate and make predictions of how things are going to change in the future.
Professor Clive Duggleby is Manager of Biotechnology.
In the Biotechnology Department, we're looking at the way in which nature, natural processes, are dealing with some of the impositions that mankind has thrust upon it. Things like the challenges of heavy metals resulting from the mining industry, the nuclear industry, and also the agricultural pesticides. These interact with nature, and nature has a way of dealing with it. We are exploring the way in which nature is dealing with this so that we can exploit these technologies to the benefit of industry and to mankind in general. In particular, we're looking at the way that the microbes produce adsorbents which will bind onto these. These can then be used in bioremediation processes so that the pollutants can be concentrated and perhaps disposed of in a better and more appropriate form.
Keith Binks is Manager for Occupational Health and Medical Statistics.
In the Occupational Health and Medical Statistics Department here at Westlakes, our work is concentrated upon epidemiology. Epidemiology is the study of the frequency and determinants of disease in a human population.
The department's main work is focused upon workforce epidemiology. This is the study of the health of workers through the use of all sorts of recorded data. Other work in the department includes transgenerational epidemiology, which is the study of health problems in children resulting from parental exposure to potential sources of harm, and environmental epidemiology, which is the study of spatial patterns of disease and their explanations. Stephen Morris is Clinical Services Manager at BNFL Sellafield.
Clearly, first aid has a place, but on a sophisticated site that we have here at Sellafield, clearly that would not meet our given objectives. We have chosen to provide the alternative to a minimum of first aid service by providing a full-time occupational health service. We have a multidisciplinary team of about 28 people on the site, based at 6 locations, strategic locations, to service the individual needs of our customers. Part of our function on the Sellafield site is to monitor the sickness absence of the workforce. We take all the sick notes, either ones that are produced by the general practitioner or ones the individual generates themselves through the department. This amounts to an awful lot of paperwork. To help with the efficiency of the service, we condense that onto a computerized system. This has the advantage that we can actually look at any particular problems. If we look at disease trends, perhaps we can utilize the computer system to generate statistics for us, and clearly condensing the material into a smaller package and make it easily retrievable has distinct advantages to research methodology.
David Faulkner is Senior Data Manager at Westlakes Research Institute.
The software that we have developed within the Occupational Health Department offers a full suite of occupational health facilities.
The system offers an appointments diary, a clinical screening service, and a full range of services for laboratory functions. It is modular, allowing users to purchase only the parts of the system they need, and will run on most computer platforms, accommodating from one user to over 1,000. The genetics unit at Westlakes is headed by Dr. Jan Torn. The primary aim of the unit is to investigate the nature and scale of inherited and somatic genetic changes, the effects of a range of environmental factors, and the resulting impact on individual and population health. In pursuit of the same, the main areas of activity are radiobiological research, community health studies, and the provision of a diagnostic service in cytogenetics and population-based studies. The department also provides a chromosome aberration analysis service, which offers customers a wide range of specialised and investigative techniques tailored to their specific requirements. Dr. Tony Klepping is the Commercial and Marketing Manager.
Currently, the work of Westlakes Research Institute centres around the requirements of the nuclear industry. Our future development is critically dependent on our reputation for scientific excellence and also a broadening of our customer base.